Welcome back, you guys, or if it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by Galadon Gaming, Clash Royale, the Champion Killer. So, what we're looking at today is a player from FA tournament named Yahia, and I don't know what it is with these guys and my clans and their names. Why can't they just have names like Bob, Joe? It's got to be Karan and Yahia and... Anyway, so Yahia, or whatever you want to call him there, he has been taking out some major tournament champions. The first one right here, this guy has 29,000 cards won, and it's just going to go up from here. And really, it comes down to a lot of skill, of course, but it also comes down to the deck. And this deck, very unusual. Again, I realize people are going to complain about the prevalence of legendary cards in any tournament. And again, I don't know what to tell you other than let's just hope that something is coming very soon that's going to make it a little bit easier for the free-to-play player to get those legendaries. And I don't know, it's weird because I hear both sides of the story every single day. Free-to-play players who say I've never gotten a legendary, like myself, like Galamam, and free-to-play players who say I've got 5 or 6 legendaries who seem to be getting them out of free chests. I don't know what it is. Conspiracy theorists, take it from here. Alright, so back to the battle. Yahia right here facing a legend with over 29,000 cards won. And check out the deck, you guys. Double minions, Princess Lava Hound. So this deck is almost all air. Then he's got the Inferno Tower on defense, but so does his opponent. But check out the way he uses his minion horde to help distract that Inferno Tower. The Princess just outside of the range of the Inferno Tower. The miner does take her down, but you can see that that's just advanced strategy, or at least more advanced than I have. So the Lava Hound makes it to the tower. The miner shows up and the Lava Hound pops exactly like you want it to happen. The pups are there, and that is a significant amount of damage off that tower, even though it is well countered by Legend. You see Yahia throw up the well played, a good counter. Maybe an average player is going to completely lose that tower. So here's an unusual one. Check out the elixir collector in front of the other tower. Immediately Yahia drops the well played. So you know that Legend knows that right lane tower, or his left lane, depending upon your perspective, is gone. He's not going to be able to save it. He's trying to defend the other one with the semi-offensive elixir collector, another Inferno Tower, this time because the minions were distracted. Here come the minions a little bit late. Lava Pup goes down early. Lava Hound, rather, goes down early, and he can't get that miner pup combination. But again, he didn't really need to get a full one because you can see that tower was already severely damaged. But again, a solid counter from Legend has Yahia raging as he cannot get through. Obviously, I'm guessing Yahia is used to taking down an opponent's tower with 2 pushes like that. It didn't work out so well because Legend is, let's just say, a legendary level tournament player. With that many cards won, I'm just going to have to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's a solid player. Now, we've seen good action from both sides here. Princess deployed. Now, I would have liked to have seen this Princess deployed a little bit further to the right. The old defend the left lane from the right lane. She goes down to the poison anyway. But check it out. Lava Hound Minion Horde arrive together and a fireball. And that means that that tower is in a world of hurt. Another miner is in there. And Yahia calls the good game. 2:34 left in overtime, leaving the Legend raging. Definitely 2 solid tournament players. But here we go with another matchup. This time, Yahia facing Naruto. We're going to go with Naruto Uzumaki, who has over 50,000 cards won on his profile. Over 3,000 tournament matches played. That is crazy. That tournament matches played number, a huge indicator of somebody who has a massive amount of experience in tournaments. And you can see he's facing a 3 Musketeer Bowler Lumberjack deck. And Yahia perhaps caught a little bit off guard, maybe not expecting to see the 3 Musketeers so early as they obliterate that Lava Hound, getting the pups out of the way as well. No big pushes coming from that Hound, but he does manage to take down the 3 Musketeers. And here comes a Lumberjack whacking down the Princess, trying to get in there, but he is going to find himself all alone. Rage spell doesn't work out, and Naruto even drops the well played to heal with the thanks. So these guys having some good manners with each other. Maybe at this point they've realized that they've found another very solid tournament player. I don't know, these guys may even know each other. I would imagine that a lot of the best tournament players see each other in battle after battle after battle in the large card tournaments, because you know these guys are out there hunting down the biggest tournaments, like the ones that I hold on Mob Crush from time to time. But Alright, so anyway, back to the battle. You can see that Naruto double elixir pumping. And personally, I would think that would be a huge disadvantage with 2 elixir pumps up. But Yahia moving forward with his standard protocol. But right here, he is going to account for the giant rather than sending in minions. He drops the Inferno Tower to take care of the giant. And here come the 3 musketeers. Fireball zap simultaneous. Beautiful. He did not let the fireball land and spread out the 3 musketeers from the knockback. He immediately dropped the zap at the same time as the fireball and those 3 musketeers. 9 elixir down the drain. Yahia making it look easy, and unfortunately for Naruto, he has gone to town on that tower in the meantime, losing 9 elixir and having such a big negative elixir trade in a tight tournament match is almost always going to spell doom. And right here, Naruto with a big hole to dig out of, he drops the giant, but you see Yahia is working the other tower already with another Lava Hound. In the meantime, however, Naruto sneaks in a Lumberjack right in front of the giant. Lumberjack takes down the Inferno Tower, enrages the giant, and that enraged giant is going to annihilate that tower, and suddenly Naruto is up 1-0. But check out the left side, Lava Hound got there, fireball, but no zap this time, takes out 2 of the 3, all 3 musketeers now down. The Lava Hound is on top of that tower, as are a couple of minions, and quickly we are going to see a 1-1 tie, but again, Yahia with a big advantage on that right lane tower. It is so close to going down. He calls good game. He knows this one is over. Lava Hound on the King's Tower. Here it comes. Fireball takes it out in the final seconds. Yahia grabs the 2-1 win, but you can tell that both of these guys truly appreciate the high-level gameplay that they saw exhibited by their opponent. Definitely a fun battle to watch. Next up, Yahia faces one of the best-known tournament players in the game, CMcHugh, and check this one out. 2,475 matches played, over 117,000 cards won. Obviously, this guy has a lot of big tournament wins under his belt, and Yahia out there to try to take him down with this very unusual airborne deck. So right away, we can see that both players have the Inferno Tower, both players have miners, and we'll just have to see how this works out. As usual, though, Yahia starting off, dropping that Lava Hound from the back right corner. And watch closely, it looks just like a previous replay. Here comes the Inferno Tower to counter, and here comes the Minion Horde to counter the counter, Poison to counter the counter the counter, but the Minion Horde is going to get through that Inferno Tower and allow the Lava Hound to get to the right lane tower. There it is, almost at full health, and the thumbs up from Yahia. He knows that McHugh not happy about having a full-size, full-health Lava Hound on top of his tower, and instead of going for the miner on the tower, he drops the miner to counter the Elixir Collector. Fireball as well, right tower. There's a thanks from McHugh. There goes the Lava Hound, popping on the tower. Well played. Now, I don't know if they're BMing each other or being nice. I can't tell. I never can tell. But that tower is pretty severely damaged, and now McHugh on the offensive with a miner and a bowler. Yahia countering with minions once again, but the miner is going to get several hundred hit points off that tower. When the smoke finally clears, Yahia still has the lead, but both players have one pretty severely damaged tower as we go down to the final minute 15. McHugh with another Elixir Collector, Yahia with another beginning of the push. Here comes the Lava Hound. Let's see if there's a different counter this time other than the straight Inferno and Ice Spirit. The Inferno, no, it looks like he's getting ready with the Ice Wizard to go down. Here comes the minions in advance. Ice Wizard countering the minions this time and a Zap Spell. That's going to get the minions out of the way very quickly. And sure enough, McHugh altering his strategy this time. And not to blow sunshine up anybody's butt, but that is the true sign of a top-tier player. McHugh quickly breaking down the strategy of Yahia. He knew what was coming. He altered his response, and that time stopped the Lava Hound, got the Inferno Tower to survive the minion assault, and saved a bunch of hit points off that tower. And yes, I know, I can already see it down in the comments, quote, "Not to blow sunshine up anybody's butt," end quote, Galadon 2016. Okay, so we move on. Final 23 seconds of this battle. It is so close. Another Inferno Tower goes down. That one is going to stop another Lava Hound. In comes the miner, going for chip damage this time. Despite the bowler counter, that tower has only a couple of hundred hit points left, and Yahia has to madly try to cycle around to his fireball while holding off the offensive on this right lane tower. As time runs down, so much damage on that tower, the bowler closing in. Sudden death. One more card to get the fireball. Here it comes. He's got it queued up. He sends it off. The miner on the tower, it's going to be close, and 11 hit points left on his tower as Yahia grabs the 1-0 victory. All CMcHugh can do is laugh. Such a well-played battle, again from both sides. Such a close match. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that high-level tournament play. Definitely way over my head, but we can all dream, can't we? As always, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the episode. Please do hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for daily Clash content. Thank you for being a member of the #GalaFam, and I hope to see every last one of you back here again tomorrow for more Full Attacks. Hooray! Celebrate! Rejoice! Peter returns to my videos tomorrow.